Hi there, thanks for watching. Edward here. In this video I'm going to talk about lead generation, but unlike recent videos that I've been posting on YouTube, um, I'm not going to talk about social networking sites, although they're very important. I know I've been talking about building up your YouTube channel, generating leads from Twitter and so on recently. But in this video, I'm going to give you something that's going to be appropriate to absolutely everyone, whether you're a complete newbie, whether you've got zero skill level, or perhaps you're an experienced marketer, or you've been doing this for years and generated a huge amount of success, but you're still looking to get some gold nuggets and take your lead generation to the next level. So in this video, we're going to talk about a website called MLM Leads. I've been using this site for years, and on the whole, I find, weighing up all the different types of lead generation methods out there, whether it's, something that requires a lot of skill, or whether it's something that requires a lot of investment or not, some of the free stuff that we've got out there. I got hundreds and hundreds of different methods that I use, but some require a little bit of skill, some require a lot of time, and some, take months, if not over a year plus, to sort of build up authority. On the one hand, nowadays a lot of people don't do so much blogging as they used to. And I will say that, having a good blog is a great asset, but it can take you months, if not over a year, to build up something that's of a good asset to you, to help you to generate leads. But what we got here is nothing like that. This method, can potentially bring you leads no matter who you are. You don't have to have an authority. You don't have to have a brand already. You don't have to have any skill in order to make this work. And in fact, you don't have to have spend a lot of money to make this work either. It's very, very affordable, zero skill level. And on the whole, if you just look around this website, if you go to the website here, or you can click right here at the top, you can get access to this. Look around the website, check out the testimonials here, and generally get a feeling that a lot of people really, really respect this service, because a lot of people are actually using it over and over again. And why would they? If this service wasn't working, why would people keep coming back? And a lot of people do come back. A lot of people regard this website as their one stop to generating leads. And I've been in contact. If you ever get any problems, you can contact the support, and you'll always get a very, very good answer. A lot of people hold the people who run this website, of high value, great people, really, really willing to help. So what you do is, what I do is I go to the leads section right here. There are so many different services. They even have a lead capture page system that you can set up if you don't have a system. So they really have everything you need. You can either buy different types of leads for whatever you're doing. But what I do is I tend to go for the clicks. So my autopilot web traffic, national clicks. And you just simply buy what you can afford. And honestly, guys, do not buy more than you can afford. And just be conservative. If you can only afford the $47, do that. But I wouldn't just judge this website based on one or two or even three or just a bunch of tries. Keep doing it. Think about your budget, because this is what the pros do. You go around your local area and your local town, and you look up at the billboards, you look up at the banners in your town, and you see what these advertising, the advertisements up there are doing. And you'll need to understand that a lot of these companies are just putting their advertisements up on the banners, on the billboards, or on the shops and stuff, and they're spending a lot of money each month, thousands of dollars each month, to get their ads out there. And they don't necessarily expect what you don't expect to get daily leads coming through or daily results. What you're really doing is you're getting your name out there, you're getting your brand out there. But you just, the point is you just keep doing it. You have an advertising budget, you keep putting yourself out there, you keep sending traffic to your website, getting eyeballs onto your capture pages, building leads. That's where it all starts. And you're not looking just from one or two or a bunch of purchasing, whatever you're going to purchase here, just from a bunch of, if you're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5 times or whatever you're going to do, you don't want to just expect to get a return so quickly. So it doesn't necessarily happen, from your first purchase. So what you would do is you would just come here, and you just put in a quantity and you just spend $47 to start with, or whatever you can afford. If you can afford $450, just do that, and then calculate your totals. And then that's really what you pay for. So you just continue with the order, and then you purchase. But the good thing about this is, unlike solo ads or placing ads or anything like that, or safe lists, you're not worrying too much about ad copy. You're not too worrying about headlines. So the skill, whatever skill is required, like you have on other platforms, it's irrelevant here, because all they require from you is a link. That's it. So that's why I like this. So you're weighing up a lot of things. You're not looking to figure out how to make write out a solo ad, because it's not solo ads. You're just getting clicks to your website. So you need to have a website. I would advise, if you don't have a website, either purchase their lead capture page system, or go to Guerrilla Marketing Pro. You can click on the link, on the card in the top right hand side over here, just to get the link, or you can get the link in the description to get onto my link, and you can get a free system here. But I would highly recommend considering upgrading to the Platinum level or Platinum Plus, so you can start making your own pages, because you need to make sure that you need to really start generating leads. You need to build your leads list. So if you can actually make your own pages. Now with the free version, you just get your pre-made pages, and that's all fine. And if you only stick to the free version, that's all fine, and it'll work with this. It'll work with this no problem at all. So you can go and buy your leads from here, spend your money on here, and then send them to your pre-made pages. But if you do it that way, I would highly recommend, as soon as you start getting your leads coming through into your contact manager, email them out regularly so you can get in touch with them. I do that anyway, obviously, because you need to give them the opportunity that you're promoting, so they don't get sort of sidetracked, or they don't start shopping around, because people don't really know who you are. They're cold leads. They don't know who you are. There's a lot going out there on the internet. They got a lot of choices. They're shopping around. They don't care much about you, because they've only seen your ad once. So you need to be dedicated. You need to be supportive. You need to work with your team, and as soon as they come through your capture pages, and then coming into your contact manager, you need to contact them regularly, and just be very, very helpful, and just show that you care. But I would highly recommend upgrading to the Platinum or Platinum Plus level, because you'll be able to get your page builder and start making your own pages. And depending on what company you're involved in, it doesn't matter. You can, even the free version, you can still add in as many programs, whatever you're promoting, whatever services you're doing, even if it's ClickBank or any network marketing company, affiliate company, whatever, you can load those in there, even on the free version. But they're not necessarily going to see that so clearly when they come through. So you want to use the contact manager to really blast out emails, so you can use the email broadcaster when they come through your personal squeeze page leads. When they come through this, you'll be able to contact them regularly. Right at the bottom down here, you'll be able to send your email blast as they come through after purchasing these. So you need to really contact them. So even if you can only afford the $47 to begin with, you need to keep doing it regularly. I would recommend doing it on a weekly basis, but if not, on a fortnight basis, or at very least once a month. But if you're going to do it once a month, just take a paycheck or whatever, but you just need to keep doing it. You need to decide what is your budget on advertising, and on the whole, I would say MLM Leads is definitely the best website to do it. So get on the link right here, click right here now, and get on the link, and we'll work together, and you'll be able to build your leads list and your following, and great things are going to happen. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.